An outline, also called an hierarchical outline, is a list arranged to show hierarchical relationships and is a type of tree structure. It is used to present the main points or topics of a given subject, often used as a rough draft or summary of the content of a document. Preparation of an outline is an intermediate step in the process of writing a scholarly research paper, literature review, thesis or dissertation. A special kind of outline incorporates scholarly sources into the outline before the writing begins. Writers of fiction and creative nonfiction, such as Jon Franklin, may use outlines to establish plot sequence, character development and dramatic flow of a story, sometimes in conjunction with free writing. Merriam-Webster's Manual for Writers and Editors recommends that the section headings of an article should, when read in isolation, combine to form an outline of the article content. Garson distinguishes a standard outline, presented as a regular table of contents from a refined tree-like hierarchical outline, stating that such an outline might be appropriate, for instance, when the purpose is taxonomic. Hierarchical outlines are rare in quantitative writing, and the researcher is well advised to stick to the standard outline unless there are compelling reasons not to. Outline organization. An outline is a list of items, organized according to some consistent principle. Each item may be divided into additional sub-items. Each organizational level in an outline has at least two subcategories as advised by major style manuals in current use. Types of outlines. Outline styles. Sentence outline. A sentence outline is a hierarchical outline composed of sentences. Each includes a heading or single sentence of a planned document about the subject of the outline. It is the type of outline typically used to plan the composition of books, stories, and essays. It can also be used as a publishing format, in which the outline itself is the end product. Topic outline. A topic outline is a hierarchical outline composed of topics. Each entry is a subtopic of the subject of the outline. One application of topic outlines is the college course overview, provided by professors to their students, to describe the scope of the course. Another application is as a subject outline, such as for an encyclopedia. A sample topic outline application, an outline of human knowledge, Propodia is the historical attempt of the Encyclopaedia Britannica of presenting a hierarchical outline of knowledge in a separate volume in the 15th edition of 1974. The Outline of Knowledge was a project by Mortimer Adler. Propodia had 3 levels, 10 parts at the top level, 41 divisions at the middle level and 167 sections at the bottom level, numbered, for example 1. Matter and Energy, 1.1 Atoms, 1.1.1. Structure and Properties of Atoms. Outlines with prefixes equals. A feature included in many outlines is prefixing. Similar to section numbers, an outline prefix is a label placed at the beginning of an outline entry to assist in referring to it. Bare outlines. Bare outlines include no prefix. Alphanumeric outline. An alphanumeric outline includes a prefix at the beginning of each topic as a reference aid. The prefix is in the form of Roman numerals for the top level, uppercase letters for the next level, Arabic numerals for the next level, and then lowercase letters for the next level. For further levels, the order is started over again. Each numeral or letter is followed by a period, and each item is capitalized, as in the following sample. Some call the Roman numerals A heads, the uppercase letters, B heads, and so on. Some writers also prefer to insert a blank line between the A heads and B heads, while often keeping the B heads and C heads together. If more levels of outline are needed, lowercase Roman numerals and numbers and lowercase letters, sometimes with single and double parenthesis, can be used, although the exact order is not well defined, and usage varies widely. The scheme recommended by the MLA Handbook, and the Purdue Online Writing Lab, among others, uses the usual 5 levels, as described above, then repeats the Arabic numerals and lowercase letters surrounded by parentheses IA1, A, I, A and does not specify any lower levels, though I is usually next. In common practice, lower levels yet are usually Arabic numerals and lowercase letters again, and sometimes lowercase Roman again, with single parentheses €1, a euro, but usage varies. MLA style is sometimes incorrectly referred to as APA style, but the APA publication manual does not address outline formatting at all. A very different style recommended by the Chicago Manual of Style, based on the practice of the United States Congress in drafting legislation, suggests the following sequence, from the top to the seventh level, IA1. A euro capital Roman numerals with a period, capital letters with a period, Arabic numerals with a period, italic lowercase letters with a single parenthesis, Arabic numerals with a double parenthesis, italic lowercase letters with a double parenthesis, and italic lowercase Roman numerals with a single parenthesis, though the italics are not required. Because of its use in the U.S. Code and other U.S. law books, many American lawyers consequently use this outline format. Another alternative scheme repeats all 5 levels with a single parenthesis for the second 5 A1, A euro, and then again with a double parenthesis for the third 5 euro. Many oft-cited style guides besides the APA publication manual, including the AP Stylebook, the NYT Manual, Fowler, the Guardian Style Guide, and Strunk and White, are curiously silent on the topic. One side effect of the use of both Roman numerals and uppercase letters in all of these styles of outlining is that, in most alphabets, I may be an item at both the top and second levels. This is usually not problematic, because lower-level items are usually referred to hierarchically. For example, the third sub-item of the fourth sub-item of the second item is item 2D3. So, the ninth sub-item of the first item is item II, and only the top-level one is item I. Decimal outline. The decimal outline format has the advantage of showing how every item at every level relates to the whole, as shown in the following sample outline. Integrated outline. An integrated outline is a helpful step in the process of organizing and writing a scholarly paper. When completed, the integrated outline contains the relevant scholarly sources for each section in the outline. An integrated outline is generally prepared after the scholar has collected, read and mastered the literature that will be used in the research paper. Shields and Rangarajan recommend that new scholars develop a system to do this. Part of the system should contain a systematic way to take notes on the scholarly sources. These notes can then be tied to the paper through the integrated outline. This way the scholar reviews all of the literature before the writing begins. An integrated outline can be a helpful tool for people with writer's block because the content of the paper is organized and identified prior to writing. The structure and content is combined and the author can write a small section at a time. The process is less overwhelming because it can be separated into manageable chunks. The first draft can be written using smaller blocks of time. See also, Outline of Knowledge, Outliner, Abstract, Concept Map, Hierarchy, Mind Map, Syllabus, E-Syllabus. Topic Map, Tree Structure. Notes. References, Mary Ellen Guffey, Organizing and Writing Business Messages, Business Communication, Process and Product, pages 160 to 161. Numbers, Lists and Outlines, Manual for Writers and Editors, pages 103. White, Basil Developing Products and Their Rhetoric from a Single Hierarchical Model, 1996 Proceedings of the Annual Conference of the Society for Technical Communication, 43, 223 to 224. 2, OWL, Online Writing Lab, Purdue University, Report Writing, Britannica Student Encyclopedia, Encyclopedia Britannica Online, William E. Coles, Jr. Outline, World Book Online, Ted Garanson's About This Particular Outliner Outlining and Styles, Jon Franklin Writing for Story, Penguin 1994.